We're walking down to the dock. La, la, la. So this is walking down to the dock, obviously. Here's the lake. Lake ahead, 10 miles an hour. Walk slower. And then there's Belinda, looking beautiful.
Hi, not.
And there's some of the cabin.
Hi,
What you doing?
nothing. What are you doing?
I'm hanging out on Table Rock Lake,
Doing nothing.
like a rock. That's better. Is that still stupid?
Yeah.
I'm stupid. That's okay, right? I want you to see this gorgeous view that we're seeing. Are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. This is what Belle does every morning. She doesn't actually work. She just sits and makes it look like a permanent vacation. Arkansas! Arkansas! Oh God, we got it, Belle! We got it. We got it. We got it, Belle. Shit.
Goddamn. That's good though.
I'm totally putting that in.
Huh?
Did you see my face when you went forward?
And here we can be. We're back at.
Turn left.
We're back at.
Turn left.
Lord.
Shh, Siri, we're getting lunch.
I know.
Bitch.
Quarter mile.
It's such a bad influence in my life that I'm now putting away my fruit and taking out the chocolate.
I'm such a great influence in her life. Now she swears. She eats bacon. She's the happiest she's ever been in her life. She's so lucky to have me.
I don't swear, children. I don't swear. Belinda has changed my ways. We have chocolate.
And she just put the fruit away. Forget the fruit. Who needs fruit when we have chocolate?
I was eating vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin C, maybe not A. And it was delicious and I was happy. I think I might even have little pleasure moans. And then she goes, I said to her, do you want some fruit? She goes, no, I'm not really hungry. Like 30 seconds later, can you open that chocolate? We got to a place where there was a huge alien abduction. Thousands and thousands of people just disappeared out of nowhere. I don't know why she's laughing. She's really obsessed with the grotesque. I think she finds everything really gory, funny.
You're so funny.
All these people just gone. Look at an abandoned post office. The town and residents of zip code 72648. They just don't exist anymore. They're just gone. This is an abandoned town. Is that what this is?
I think so. I mean, does it look like anybody's living here?
We were just in this abandoned lodge a little while ago, right? Nothing in there, just rat poop and old stuff. And then this place, right?
But there's a little town.
And then this. But here's the thing. So here's an abandoned post office right here. Oh, there's like an RV there. Abandoned post office. Well, we thought it was abandoned in the middle of this giant abandoned town. Belle, what's inside? An actual working post office with lights. And they're not abandoned, they're just closed on Sundays.
Welcome to Marble Falls.
Welcome to...
There you have it.
I know, Belle. Why? Oh my God, the aliens didn't abduct everybody. They all died, and this is like the post office for the dead. So only the dead use it. That's why it's working, but you can't see anyone because they're really here. But they're just dead. They're ghosts. Turn it off.
Shit.
Why
I haven't read that fast in my life ever.
Why are we
like, I
scared
don't
of
think
red?
ever. Because
This might not be decisions we should teach our children to make.
we were in that place
Wait, we should show them. Okay,
up on the hill.
the tiny one.
The little one. The one that looks
The little one.
harmless.
Yeah, in the back, up on the hill.
And your mother says to me,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hashtag fiction.
can you go and stand over there for a picture, please?
I actually did say that.
And she actually also said, just be careful because there was like stuff everywhere.
I didn't want her to get hurt. And I said, oh, it's such a cool shot. I wish we had taken the shot before we saw what we saw. Or you saw.
And then I looked off into the room to the side and there's stuff everywhere. And all of a sudden we heard a noise. And there was this black thing that looked like a cat, but it was the size of a massive dog.
Can
Jump
you say,
up.
Panther?
out of the whatever it was under. And I don't know, it scared the absolute living daylights out of me, and I just ran like hell.
And we literally ran. Let me see if you can see it from here. Where is it? Here, come out and pose. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't get out.
No, I'm not getting out.
We literally ran from that little house to the car.
Oh my God, I'm sweating.
And poor Belinda's in flip-flops. She might not have been as adept as
I don't think I've ever.
that was.
I've never ran so fast in my whole entire life.
Oh my! I actually believe that. Oh my! She screamed.
God.
She tore my shirt off of me, so I had to dress myself before I started running again. And I didn't know what she was doing. She just took off. She didn't even go through the path. She went straight down the hills, which I probably should have done too. And then I hear her going, and I said, I don't know if you're laughing or crying. I don't know what she saw.
But now I really want to see what it was. So I feel like we need to go back. No, I'm serious.
I say we drive up.
We'll take your zoom lens.
I say we drive
the camera
up.
ready.
And you got to clean your windshield if you want me to get a good picture. I say we drive up and we honk the horn until it comes out of the house. But we lock the doors.
But I'm worried
and then we
because can it get in the car? Because I don't have 4-wheel drive. And there's a lot of mud.
You can't get in the car. It doesn't have like opposing thumbs.
I went to pose for a picture and looked in the other room, and there was all this stuff, and all of a sudden we heard a noise of something coming out, and it like looked like a cat, but it was the size of a dog, and it was black. And we ran like fucking hell and to the car, and now I'm sweating. What do you think it was?
Panther.
Okay, so how do we get the panther out?
You beep the horn.
Will it get us though?
Not if we're in a car. Watch out, there's metal things behind you.
No, Chris says we have to go back in there.
Are you kidding me?
But do you think it'll hurt us?
How's your life insurance plan?
Yeah. He wants me to go in because he has $1 million life insurance policy on me. That's not very nice. He said Meredith should stay in the car.
He didn't say that.
He did.
Put it on
Tell
speaker.
her. Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Huh?
Say it again.
Yeah, no, I think Meredith should probably stay in the car and Linda can go in and just kidding.
Meanwhile, Chris knows that I can run about twice as fast as you.
He's not very
That's
nice.
the point.
But I would like to get a picture as proof that we really saw one. Because the kids will think it's so exciting. Alright, so if you don't hear from us, you know why.
You got mauled by a cougar.
Wait, let's do it now.
This is so exciting. It's like all my dreams coming true at once. Only, I always wanted this to happen with a bear. But they don't have bears here.
I've seen plenty of bears. Puma's way more exciting.
Pumas! We've got to figure out how to get the puma out of the house. Meredith won't let me go in.
No. Tell them how reasonable I am. Tell them. Because they think I'm crazy.
She doesn't want us to go in because she wants us to be safe. I think we need to get a picture.
Tell them what I said about my line.
She said this is her line. We're not crossing out.
Aren't you so proud of me?
She's so boring.
That's the first time I've ever been called that, I think, in my life. After the age of 15.
So how are we gonna? The question is, how do we get her out of the house without one of us going in and getting it?
Well,
out
let's try the
ourselves?
beeping thing.
It's not gonna come out beeping. We're scaring it. We're not like inviting it.
But aren't they aggressors?
This one's not. I think he was just pissed because he was trying to sleep, and I woke him.
So cool.
It is very cool.
So cool.
Oh my god! I think I put my back out when I was running. It's really hurting.
Okay, abandoned town in Arkansas. There are so many of these, it's crazy. Look at that, it's like a whole village abandoned, right on the water. Wow. So we just watched back the video that was right after we saw the panther, and Belinda says at the end of the video, can the cat get in the car because I don't have 4-wheel drive? Like, what is...
No,
So if the cat got in the car, are you worried that it wouldn't be able to handle, that it would need 4-wheel drive to drive away in your car?
No, but to get up and down that hill, we need 4-wheel drive.
But you said, can the cat get in the car? Like, what would the cat care about 4-wheel drive?
Because it'll make us go faster. We'd have to get out there quick if the cat was going to get on us.
But if the cat get in the car, if the cat gets in the car, we're dead. If the cat can't get in the car, it doesn't matter how long it takes to drive down the hill.
Like I don't know if it can break open a window or something. I've never been out in the wild.
Because it's going to pick up a rock and it's going to be like, bang, bang, ladies, let me in.
No, but they're really strong. I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen one before.
They land with cat-like prowess.
I love how she acts all brave, but she was the one that's all like, "This is my line. We're not going over my line."
She wanted me to go back in the house.
I'm going to be firm on that. Don't move the car forward at all because I've got a line and I am not going to cross it. And she, let me tell you,
That's
she
not what
was-
happened. That's not what happened.
was shitting herself.
You were shitting yourself. I was shitting myself because you were
It was
telling me to go
scary.
back in the house. She wanted me to go back in and out and throw rocks in the house to try to get the cat to come out. But by the time I threw the rock, the cat would already be out, like 50 yards, pounce on me and shred me with its massive claws that don't have opposable thumbs.
She wanted me to sit and beep the horn like that's enticing it to come out. Oh yeah, there's a car beeping its horn. I want to go and...
Do you think there's any other way to handle getting the attention of a Black Panther without and possibly survive the scenario?
No, I don't know. We should have taken...
I'm telling you, you got out of the car, it equals death.
We should never have gone to abandoned places in Arkansas without a gun.
Honey, by the time you loaded that gun or got it ready to shoot, the thing would, you would be dead. You would have been dead. You don't need a loaded gun to go to your funeral. We're about to go out on the boat. I'm going to show you outside. It's really pretty. Evening. I don't know if you can see the water down there. Yeah, you can see it. So, right behind, I think it's down, straight down there, or there, is their boat dock. There's like a bunch of slips and stuff. And, so we're gonna go out and have like an evening. Living the life, like royalty on a yacht. And there's his boat boy, Daddy. And there's the Queen, lounging.
Yeah, right.
Current situation, Belle?
Current situation, we are taking Miss Meredith to the Floating Cafe because we know she's just going to love the menu there. So delicious. I'm thinking Philly cheesesteak. But it's fun.
I'm looking forward to that.
Hi.
What's that giant jug you're drinking?
This would be water.
Oh, well,
I wish it was a margarita.
the size
It's
of
big.
drink in here is ridiculous. Where are we?
We are at Lambert's. Lambert's is here in the Ozarks, and it's one of the most famous places where you come to get big drinks, lots of food, and you'll see them throwing rolls in a little bit.
That's cool. Okay, let's see that. This is my giant size icy. Wait, here's my hand for reference.
Look at Gavin's drink.
I know, it's as big as his head. Wait, show that again. Do that again. Let's see yours. Yours is that big too.
That's not nasty. That's not nasty. I'm gonna stab him.
It's a lollipop. That's gigantic.
Cast.
You got a big giant drink
Right?
and a giant roll.
C-A-S-T. What up?
That's awesome. It's in a giant's hand. Everything here is supersized. Supersize me. Say that. Say supersize me. Like you're drinking your roll. Oh my God. Look at the size of that one.